This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The article entitled The Cycle of Socialization by Harro discusses the nature of people's prejudices, looks at how they are developed, and what factors influence the formation of people's assumptions and stances. The article is written in the context of the ongoing globalization processes, where the notions of good and evil often become labels that serve to underpin elites' power and the authority of corporations. Harro's work may be interesting not only for sociologists but for a wide range of readers, as it is written in simple language. This work aims to make people see how their prejudices are formed and which processes strengthen and elaborate their unquestionable truths. Thus, any individual may get a glimpse of the processes of socialization that lie at the core of his values and prejudices. The article provides insight into how these stances may be changed if people make an effort to understand themselves. When a person is born, he has no notion of the established norms and traditions. He does not choose to be born into them, but they are imposed on him as he grows up. People do not choose their parents and the society they grow in, their physical features and abilities. However, people are labeled from the start by being aligned with the agent or target societal groups. Agent groups are those who have more power and can label others. Target groups are disadvantaged people who suffer from all kinds of discrimination. The article asserts that every person has many social identities that evolve through the socialization cycle. These identities reflect a person's age, gender, race, and other characteristics, and each of them acquires some value in the socialization process. The cycle of socialization comprises first socialization, institutional and cultural socialization, enforcements, and results that pave the way for actions and direction for change. First socialization is social norms that parents teach to their children and that form children's self-perceptions and thoughts about the future. Children are taught to adhere to certain rules accepted by their families. As a child grows, the number of social institutions he is influenced by grows. Schools and social institutions all impose their rules on individuals and form stances and perceptions that are later difficult to discard. These stances are tightly woven into the very fabric of society and reinforce the biased views people receive. The majority of people do not question the established norms. It happens due to the system of reinforcements that exists in every society. Reinforcements are awards and punishments distributed depending on a person's behavior in the social context. Those people who righteously uphold the established norms get benefits like increased salary, admittance to elite groups, or being put up as an example for a younger generation. The ones who openly challenge societal conventions are labeled as no good and punished by societal institutions. The result of such continuous learning is the formation of distorted self-perception, which gives rise to all kinds of distress and depression. Target groups suffer from the sense of impotence and helplessness that often comes from their formed perception of themselves. Agent groups have all sorts of fears imposed on them by society. People can stay in their roles or disrupt the regular cycle. By doing nothing, they contribute to the system of oppression. People's fears and uncertainty are at the core of this cycle, as people are afraid to challenge the existing system. However, when the discomfort becomes too great, people may see the direction for change. To introduce changes within society, they need to cooperate with people from other groups. In this way, societal changes can be brought about. This essay on the cycle of socialization by Harro was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one, on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for.